the final 2 games of the season. Now, when we last left off, we had beaten... Oh, sorry, hadn't beaten. We drew Wolves 2-2, which was probably disappointing given where they were. Then we went on to beat and demolish Aston Villa. It was either Newcastle Wolves or Wolves Aston Villa. It was one of these ways around. I think it was this one. So I cannot remember. It's been a minute. But yeah, Jack Wilshere, Abel Ruiz and King Harmus getting the goals, Willy Boley getting the Aston Villa's only one. We then went on to draw, and I feared we were back to this kind of mess again. Drew with Norwich, Johnny Mowbray and Rocky Bushiri getting the goals for them, and Abel Ruiz popping up with 2. We then went on to beat West Ham, been a bit of a run. Lara getting the only goal of the game against West Ham. We went on to then beat struggling Brighton 2-1. It was nearly 1-1 till Abel Ruiz popped up in the 62nd minute of the game with a popped off shot, and of course Alfredo Morelos got the one for Brighton. Bournemouth then, 64th minute, they did hold us in and pen us in, and they tried and they struggled, and you can see Jonathan Toro had a shocker of a game. Pablo Ruiz got the goal in 64th minute. We then went to Anfield, and we just got torn apart by Ricardo and friends. Again, but what does that do for us with the 2 games going into the last 2 games? We are a point behind Chelsea, 5 behind Chelsea, Tottenham even. Unrealistically, we could still finish 5th depending on how their 2 games go, but considering they've just beaten Liverpool to get to this point, I highly doubt it. We're in the battle for 6th with Chelsea. We cannot go any lower than 7th, so as it stands, it's really an all or nothing game or 2. So it's an all or nothing game with Chelsea playing Bournemouth. Bournemouth, Brighton, Stoke and Wolves all on the bubble to go down with 2 left, with Leicester and Derby already relegated. A race between Arsenal, Manchester United and Liverpool. Europe's still on the cards. Even get 7th, I think it's because it's Manchester City and Manchester United that are in the final, with both of them in Champions League spots, with Man City having 4 games in hand. It's more than likely that they will not be getting caught if Manchester United win. Either way, we're going into Europa League 2, I think. Again, let's see if we can avenge what happened last season, but we'll get into this and I'll show you the teams. But we've all been doing very well and keeping safe during this mental time in the world. Come on, computer, you've been slow all morning. Come on, do it. There we go. So our teams line up as is. Abel Ruiz up front with Toro, and returning it back into the lineup is Harvey Elliott, with Jack Wilshere and Petrovsky in midfield. Behind them is Villar, with Bothwick, Jackson, Miguel, Camara and Dest as a flat back 4, with Scuffet. And goals for Watford, it is Wind up front with Sarr, Quenya and Fiabema, and behind him with Decore and Chabula. In midfield with Davis, Miyazaga, Wilmot and Mazzari. In defence with Butland in goals. So this is the all or nothing game. I cannot pen us to win against Manchester City. It's not impossible. We've drawn with them last season, but I've drawn them a few times actually. I don't think we've beaten them this season, though. I don't think we really beat any of the top 4 this season. So we are right where we should be regarding stuff like that. As Watford kick us off with the ball to Wilmot, to Migaza, Decore, Davis, Sarr, dangerous player when he gets going. Oh, well stopped by Dest. This is not good. 39 seconds into a game. It's off the wall though. Is Quenya coming forward with the ball. Dest's there, shepherd him back into Davis, Chabula, Fibema, getting charged down, Davis, Quenya, Davis again, Decore, finds Chabula, Fabema, Wind. Oh, Scuffet punches it away on his far side, but Petrovsky gets it back to Scuffet. Probably should have caught that, mate. Camera. Villar to Petrovsky. There's a corner come in. I'm sorry, I was busy moving my mic when that came in. Villar finds Dest. They're hunting in packs a wee bit, or Watford. Kamara all the way back to Scuffet. Gives us time and space. Miguel. Bothwick Jackson, time to run. Miguel. It's all the way back. Watford pressing us right back. Kamara. Again, we're having to go backwards. Find the holes, guy. Find the gaps. Miguel. There's Bothwick Jackson. Toro making a run now. There we go. Getting those legs working. Inside, Wilshere just gets there. Jack Wilshere, Bothwick Jackson. Inside, Toro's charged down. Wilshere! Oh, Hubble couldn't get in touch to put it in there. Good effort though. Dest to Petrovsky. Back to Dest. Villar's there. Kamara, that's a nice ball. Oh, Elliott tried to float it down there, I think, with his head. Jackson to Louise Wilshere. Petrovsky's there. Will he have a dig? He's come inside. He has had a dig. Butler turns it round the post. Toro to swing it in. It doesn't go far. Defender gets rid of it, and Decore is on it, and no one is challenging him with it. No one is there to catch him. All the time he does go back to Chabala. Mazuri. Wilmot. Didn't make anything of it. Butland. Big kick up Fields. Finds Flambema. Toro, good tackle. Gets it back off Jackson. Jonathan Toro coming forward. Ooh, Wilshere. Gets a deflection. Jackson, Miguel. Back over to Jackson, who's found himself in a bit of space. Wilshere. Oof, couldn't get it right over. Wilshere does get it back. Oh, the stutter. Oh, Missouri, don't know what's happened. It's all over the place. Watford do clear it. What are you doing, game? I have no idea. I'm sorry, guys, this is happening. It's stuttering away there. Kamara finds Elliott. And we're still stuttering. I don't know if it's trying to update something in the background on Steam. No idea. As highlights coming thick and fast now. Miguel to Jackson, back to him. Villar to Wilshere to Villar. Petrovsky finds Elliott in a bit of space, who cuts inside again, takes another dig. Oof. And that is half time. Not a lot happening all over the league. Brighton have been absolutely spanked by Norwich. Chelsea have taken the lead. So if we cannot beat Watford going into this now, effectively this game, in the second half, then it is confirmed that we will be 7th. Will be our finishing place. So it's Miguel to Camera, so we need to find a goal from somewhere. It's Quina. Miguel does get rid of it. Elliott is there, does dig it out. Toro can't quite catch it, so it goes back to Watford. Wilmot. Kamara gets down on his foul. Quina. Miguel's there though. Toro again slow to react. Chabala. Bothwick Jackson just sticks it out for the throw in, and then we'll quickly give them a demand more as it went out for a corner after that. Swung in, it's away. No one's really with Decore though. He's getting hunted down by 2. Put pressure on, forcing them back a bit. Give us a bit more space. Again, Bothwick Jackson gets rid of Abel Ruiz. We haven't really seen much of him this game. Toro coming inside. He's just tried to Rabona that. That is just filthy and not needed and not necessary right now. Do that when we're like 2-0 up if you want. As Watford take the lead. Oh my gosh. Not needed whatsoever. It came off the back of our attack. Missouri. Wind gets in. Scuffet makes a good save, but no one picks up Sad at the back post. Scuffet's stranded with nowhere to go. 1-0 Watford. Toro to swing in a corner. Again, doesn't get past the first man. That's what we've got to look at. Elliott does well. Tries to get the tack. It's Watford. Get it back though. Petrovsky, Villar, Wilshere, Jonathan, Toro. No, he gets there though. Don't fucking Rabona Abel Ruiz. Oh, come on, game. Thank you. Dest. I don't know why it's starting so much today. Toro, the free kick has been nothing since that last highlight. And I mean nothing. So it looks like it could be 7th, and that's it. Decore, Mazuri, Shabula, Wilmot, Bolton getting hunted and harried. Sar. Oh, he gets past Dest with ease there. Dest comes back though. Petrovsky does enough. Where are you going with it? Okay, out for a corner. 2 left on the clock, and it looks like it's going to be game over for us. Kamara, Miguel, Bothwick, Jackson, Valar, Petrovsky, Wilshire. It's a big ball, no one's there. That was a poor ball in the end, a very poor ball. Unfortunately, it seems that with this kicks of the game, as Butland's just taking his time. Unless something big happens and we pull a point out of this. Miguel, with 15 left, seconds left. Oh, I do apologise, my phone saying it's finished charging, and it's a poor game for us. And it is. And it was indeed a poor match. Unfortunately, it is 7th place for Bolton again, as we go into a tough game against Manchester City. But I will see you all for that. And here we are, last game of the season. I'm going for an unchanged team because, well, I don't really need it apart from I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put it down to defensive. Just see what happens. And then we'll get into the Manchester City team once it loads. Don't know why it's been really slow today, guys. It really is. Well, we have mathematically confirmed 7th. Well, we knew that at the start of the episode. We could be in Europe. I need to wait for that. And we'll show the budgets and stuff like that just after. But for Man City's Dele Alli up front, strange with Sani and Silva on the wings, with Foden and Cristante in behind them in midfield, with Rodri in defensive midfielder, with Guerrero, Sarr, Stones and Calcio as a flat back 4, with Muric in goals. So obviously it's a heavily rotated, still a very good Manchester City team, but it seems they've gone very rotated. They've had to play 3 games in about 5 days or something. So I can see why they've left. They're probably their stronger team out of contention. But I'll give them a go anyway. Come on game, come on game. There we go. Let's see what happens. There's a kick-off highlight. It's back to Scuffet, Miguel, Valar, Camera. Oof, out to Elliott. Holding it nice, round nicely, but I would like it further away from our box as the game continues to stutter, as Bernardo does get it. Wilshire, good tackle. No one really ahead of him. Elliott's there though. Finds Abel Ruiz. Ooh. Muric tips over the bar. What a scalp this would be at the end of the season if we won this. Toro. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Muric again. Having to get down well. Toro to swing another ball in. It's a better ball. No one really on it. Dest finds Abel Ruiz with a throw in. Cuts inside. Is he going to go for the dig? Does. Goes wide though. Probably other options. Guerrero with a free kick. It's down. Scuffet could save. I couldn't see when Manchester City hit that, but yeah. Kamara, Miguel, Villar, Wilshire. It's out to Toro. Oh, finds Abel Ruiz. What a ball that is. Oh, other side of Muric probably. But it's another corner toss. Toro swings it in again. Abel Ruiz doesn't really get there. Miguel does, but João Calcio gets ahead of him. Dest takes off Sani, Kamara, Miguel, Villar, Scuffet, Kamara, Dest, Elliott, Wilshire, down to Dest again, finds Elliott inside, long ball out to Toro, who hits it. Oh, it's just wide of the post, even with the stutter. Guerrero free kicked out to Rodrigo, Foden, Bernardo, Cristante, Scuffet, big save. Guerrero with a corner, swings it in. Petrovsky gets rid of it. Toro doesn't really do much with it. It's all over the place. We have cleared it though. Abel Ruiz does get it and he can open his legs and run. And Foden gets across well there and clears it out for a throw-in. As Rodrigo gets it to Sarr. Out, Calcio, Cristante, Foden, all the way over to Sane. Guerrero. Oh, just wide there from Dele Alli. Oh, was that a save from Scuffet actually? What a good save that was in the end then. Well done. Corner comes in, it's cleared by Villar. Rodrigo will get there though. He's hunted down by two Bolton players, so is Bernardo. Forcing them all the way back. Good tackle from Abel Ruiz. Puts it out of play to take the pressure off. Stones to Guerrero. Oh, he's got past Petrovsky, I think that was. There's Guerrero's coming forward, but he's got Villar for company. Cristante's down. Rodrigo, Foden. It's cleared again. Petrovsky only found as far as Sarr, but it's half time and it's 0-0. We're holding on as Wolves have woken up a little bit in the league and dismantled Stoke. Strange games all over. Bournemouth and Brighton battling it, but it looks like Bournemouth right now looking like the team. There we go. Yeah, all kind of listen to that, but give them a bit of praise more than anything else. Like, still got 45 to go, but we could still win this at 0-0. Rodrigo to Sarr, back to Sarr from Cristante. Des gets it down to Elliott. Petrovsky, oof, no one really there. Calcio, Cristante, back to Calcio. Goes all the way back to Muric. Stones. Rodrigo to Foden. Coming forward. Petrovsky can't get the tackle in though. Foden's running with it, but it does get blocked and then goes all the way out to Rodrigo. Jackson gets clear of it. Oh, Joe Calcio's been done by Toro. He finds Abel Ruiz, got Sarr for company. He was always going to lose that battle. Muric all the way back out to Cristante. Bernardo coming forward with it. Gets two tackles. Toro's there though. And Leroy Sané sneaks it in past Scuffet at the near post. And it's taken them 48 minutes to break us in the end, but there's a second skip tackle. And he gets past Toro and Sané. Oh, just shin bones it in. It's a shin goal from Sané. 1-0 Manchester City. Can we get back into this? Oh, see, there we go. Come back. Dest, Villar, Vulture. Don't know why it's struggling. Villar, Kamara, Toro, Abel Ruiz. Oh, can't get past Muric. I think once this game is done, I'll see if I can solve that problem. Guerrero with a free kick, swept up to attacking now just to see if we can put more pressure on them as Stones goes wide. Abel Ruiz with a free kick. And it's 1-1! Abel Ruiz with his 35th goal of the season. What a free kick that was. Man City stunned at the Etihad. Abel Ruiz, what a free kick. It's round. Muric probably could have done better than that. Oh, if that was my goalkeeper, I'd be raging. 1-1. 10 on the clock. Calcio with a throw in to Gonoro. I don't even know who that is. And it's Dele Alli's made it 2-1. Oh my god. Dest or Kamara, one of the two of you have just let him in with an easy goal. It's an instant reply. Joe Calcio down to that young lad there, and then it's Dest doesn't even challenge, and it's Dele Alli near post again. 2-1. Stones, Calcio, all the way back to Muric, Sarr, Guerrero coming forward, Cristante, Doyle, Foden, Dele Alli, Cristante, Doyle, out to Calcio, skips past the tackle, and this time they don't get it in at the near post, but they'll try, and Petrovsky and Dest, I think they've just murdered a man. Sarr getting clear, but Dele Alli's injured. Free kick. Guerrero, can he get this one? He can't. Scuffet does indeed. 7-2 for Wolves Stoke game. Jeez, oh. Bournemouth beating Manchester United and Brighton beating Chelsea. It's mayhem down here. But I think that's going to be it. I can't really fault them. unless Abel Ruiz. Well, yeah. Can't really fault them too much. They were just unlucky today. And right in the end they were very unlucky. A couple of mistakes. Yeah. Can't fault it. Besides the result, it was a pleasing performance. So not many teams could go to the Etihad and only come out with a 2-1 loss in the end. It was fair enough. And just unfortunate that it's just another loss to them. But 2-1, not bad. Played very well against them. Once this, alright, I'll seize all for the budgets and stuff for next season. And we are back. Abel Ruiz I'll quickly just go back down a little bit. The review, end of season rewards, was young player of the season was Abel Ruiz. The £20 million signing of Abel Ruiz. Goal of the season went to Joshua Emmanuel. Player of the season was Abel Ruiz, Wilshere and then Villar. The review, we're going to have to look at trying to expand the stadium possibly to get more fans in, which would be good. The expectations are literally just avoid relegation. Simple. Try to get to the second round of the Europa League 2. Yeah. Squad dynamics I went to poor just because I told them all I wanted mid-table and they went nah. So we'll see how that'll go next season. Yeah, away up. Raboi's got Player of the Year. The Footballer of the Year's winner. He then got Player of the Year. He then got Top Goal Scorer, and then he was Young Player of the Year. Josh Emmanuel's the only thing he didn't get was Abel Ruiz didn't get was the Goal of the Season award. He was in the Team of the Year. Yeah, so, and even John McGinley goes away. So yeah, Board have announced that the construction work has begun to upgrade the club's youth facilities. Initial estimates 3.8 million, 8 months. Be done by the end of the year. Yeah, so here we go. I'm saying 60 million to spend. 69.75 million. That is not bad. That's 70 million pretty much to spend on players. With players to go out as well. So this will drop down. So we'll have a lot more on the wage budget on the back of that. We'll skip one more day just so everything ticks over. But there's the three that go down: Bournemouth, Leicester and Derby. We had to get 7th. We did go into the Europa League 2, which is very good. So we got to now, I'm going to be writing down exactly where we need to strengthen, where we need backups to, things like that, because I want to push on. 7th for the last 2 seasons, very good, but now we're coming into our 3rd season in the league, and I want, we're 4 points off Chelsea, who had a poor season, but I want to be now starting to push up this league. I want to really start trying to challenge for the Europa League. I want to be in amongst the big boys and taking points off and going to teams like Norwich, like Wolves, who we drew with, and be beating them comfortably, home and away all season. So we're looking at goalkeepers, another striker, my left winger, or maybe two right wingers, depending if I keep the ladder or not. You didn't really, once Harvey Elliott came in January, ladder barely saw the team. Try and get Harvey Elliott in maybe. And midfield as well, need to strengthen it. Petrovski's a mainstay, but Wilshere's starting to get on a bit. There's no one really in behind them. They're all very low down championship team kind of calibre players now, are still within League One. Need a new left back and right back. I've highlighted one already. So the transfer window going to probably be a busy one for Bolton. There'll be a lot of coming and going and trying to get players. So that 69 million will need to stretch a long, long way to get a few players in, I think. But with players going out on frees mainly, it'll free up the space, free up the wage budget to have a look at them. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Fun. Rest of the league, let's have a look. Barcelona won by only 8 points off Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid had a very bad season. Ooh. Liverpool were champions. The league table for Scotland. Let's have a look. See, Rangers only got as far as third, 4 points off Hibernian. Ouch. Ross County and Aberdeen were in there. Hamilton in there. That's strange. Where else should we go? Italy. AC Milan. Comfortable winners of that league. Wow. Ran away with that one. These are some of the players that, you know, you're looking at people like Traore coming into midfield. No, there's a few in there that we could possibly have a look at and overhang. Abel Reza breaks another record, he breaks too. So guys, financially, how are we looking? Very good. Projection wise, reckoning it's only going to get better, but we need to start trying to maintain into European football to bring all that in. So in fact, that's what we're going to do now, is going to make a board request for facilities, no, finance, no, networking, no, personal, no. Okay, I cannot seem to be able to ask for a stadium expansion. Maybe I just need to wait for a prompt. But yeah, so guys, until next time, we will be entering season 5. So until the transfer window, well, until the start of next season actually. And until then, I love you and leave you. Remember to like, comment, subscribe below. Till next time, guys, be safe, be well, and I'll love you all. Bye for now.